John Woodleaf sailed from England, landing in Virginia on the site of what is now Berkeley Plantation in Charles City. Well, they have given thanks for a safe journey, and this started the American tradition of Thanksgiving. And this Sunday marks the 56th anniversary of the Virginia Thanksgiving Festival. And joining us this morning is Graham Woodleaf, the festival president. And we want to say good morning to Graham. Nice to see you, my friend.
Good morning.
How are you, Graham? All right, tell us, Graham, for generations, American school children heard and thought that it was Plymouth Plantation that had the very first Thanksgiving, but not so.
Not so, Greg. Not at all. As you said, in 1619, on December the 4th, Captain John Woodleaf landed and upon instructions from England was supposed to give a giving of thanks for their safe journey. And he did so, and he was supposed to do it perpetually and annually. That was 2 years before the Pilgrims had their harvest feast, which they had. 2
full years.
Yes.
And we must say that President John F. Kennedy even deemed this celebration here in Virginia as the very first one.
He did in 1962 in his Thanksgiving proclamation. He gave full credit to Massachusetts, and Senator John J. Wicker from Virginia said, "You're wrong, sir. It was Virginia." And we got a reply back from Kennedy's office, and in 1963 he recognized Virginia first and then Massachusetts.
And that says a lot because he was from Massachusetts.
Exactly.
Tell us the history, the special connection that you have with this Berkeley Plantation.
Well, I'm a descendant of Captain John Woodleaf, so Woodleafs throughout the country come. They started in 1958 meeting at the plantation. The owners of the plantation, the Jameson family, invited the Woodleafs there to celebrate this important piece of history that had occurred at Berkeley Plantation. And we've been meeting ever since. In fact, we started in 1958. This is the 60th year since then, and it evolved into the Virginia Thanksgiving Festival, which you see today.
Do you think this is part of the reason that the narrative of the first Thanksgiving is changing ever so slowly?
I hope so. And we had last year over 2,500 people from 39 states. So we're getting the word out. Yes, the real first English Thanksgiving occurred at Berkeley Plantation.
Tell us, what can we find here? We're looking at some images from past celebrations here, Graham, but what kind of interesting tidbits and facts can we learn down there?
It's just a wonderful afternoon. It starts at noon with a parade of horse-drawn carriages, fife and drum performers. Participants in the Thanksgiving Festival are in the parade. It starts with that, and then we have the Chickahominy tribal dancers, and we have the reenactment of the first Thanksgiving at 3 o'clock. So it's a full day of colonial activities, colonial dancing, magicians, musicians, lots of things for children to do to learn about the colonial history.
Graham, is there something to be said for this Thanksgiving to be held year in, year out on the very site? There's this energy that you feel there?
It is very special, Greg, and it's special to me being a descendant of Captain John Woodleaf, but people that come love it. It's a wonderful way to start your fall tradition and to remember Thanksgiving as it truly was in those days.
And can people tour the mansion as well, Graham?
They certainly can. The mansion is available for tour at Berkeley.
And tell us how much planning goes into something like this. I'm sure you wrap it up and you start looking towards 2018, 2019.
You know, we work all year, and we hope the weather's going to be good, and it's going to be great. As you just said, it's 73 degrees on Sunday and a really nice day, so everybody should come out and have a good time. But we work all year putting this together.
I know, looking down the road here, and it's another 2 years, are we looking at somewhat of a 400th anniversary celebration as well down the road?
Yes, we are. The state of Virginia, through the Jamestown-Yorktown Foundation, has been working for the last several years. They're recognizing 4 historic events that occurred in 1619. One of those is the first English Thanksgiving, and it'll be the 400th anniversary of that landing, which is pretty significant.
You have a personal connection there, Graham. How special is this year in, year out to see this huge event get bigger and better every single year?
Well, it means a lot to me. Ever since I've retired, I've dedicated my life to making this happen, as far as getting the word out and bringing visibility to the first Thanksgiving.
Well, you are certainly getting the word out, that's for sure.
Thank you, Greg.
Mr. Woodleaf, it's always a pleasure, my friend.
It's nice seeing you,
We've got
sir.
some information right here. Come on out and enjoy the annual Virginia Thanksgiving Festival. It is the first one in America. This Sunday, November 5th, from noon to 4 at Berkeley Plantation in Charles City. And our very own Bill Bevins will be serving as narrator for the event. WTVR.com/VTM is where you'll find all of the details. Graham, again, thanks so much. We wish you luck.